What does India's interim budget for 2024-25 hold for its citizens? A question that sparks curiosity in all our minds. Nirmala Sitharaman, India's finance minister, has unveiled a budget with a strong focus on infrastructure and long-term reforms. A hefty $134 billion is set to be invested in infrastructure, marking an 11.1% hike from the previous year. This includes funds for state governments, a corpus of 1 trillion rupees for research in sunrise sectors, and significant allocations for railways and road transport. The budget projects a nominal GDP growth of 10.5% year-on-year for 2024-25. The government's emphasis is on managing inflation effectively and continuing the policies that have reportedly helped 250 million people break free from the chains of poverty in the past 10 years. On the taxation front, there are no alterations in the structure. Investments by sovereign wealth funds and pension funds will continue to enjoy tax-free status for another year. The government attributes the growth in tax collections to these tax reforms. The total revenue receipts for 2024-25 are estimated to grow, sitting at about 30 trillion rupees. Spending is on the rise, with the federal budget for 2024-25 estimated at 47.66 trillion rupees, a 6.1% growth from the revised spending estimate of 44.9 trillion rupees in 2023-24. The education budget sees a significant increase of 14.5%, reaching 1.25 trillion rupees, while the health budget is up by 13.8% to 901.7 billion rupees. The affordable housing program also gets a boost with a 49% increase in spending compared to the previous fiscal year. In the subsidy sector, there's a decrease in fertilizer subsidies, projected at 1.64 trillion rupees, down from 1.89 trillion rupees in 2023-24. Food subsidies are also expected to drop to 2.05 trillion rupees, down from 2.12 trillion rupees in the previous fiscal year. Rural Jobs Program spending holds steady at 860 billion rupees. Addressing the elephant in the room, the fiscal deficit, the government has revised the deficit for 2023-24 to 5.8% of GDP, down from 5.9%. The target for the upcoming fiscal year has been trimmed to 5.1% of GDP. The government anticipates net borrowings of 11.75 trillion rupees for 2024-25, with federal gross borrowings at 14.13 trillion rupees. Interest servicing in 2024-25 is expected to cost 11.9 trillion rupees or $143.4 billion, accounting for over one-third of government revenue receipts. To wrap it all up, the interim budget for 2024-25 underscores a focus on infrastructure development, economic growth, and targeted spending in key sectors. The government is striving to strike a balance between fiscal consolidation and the pressing needs of education, health, and affordable housing. It provides a peek into the economic agenda and priorities for the coming fiscal year.